Welcome to MSUA's Game Changers Live, where we speak with satellite and mobile connectivity thought leaders about industry trends, where things are headed, and new technologies. I am your host, Lisa Dreyer, and I'm really excited to introduce our guest for today, Alvaro Sanchez. He is the CEO of INTEGRASYS. Welcome to the show, Alvaro.
Thank you very much, Lisa. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much for making time to be here. And we have a special awards episode today. We are talking about the award that INTEGRASYS was recognized with during the Satellite Mobile Innovation Awards in March. And that award was the Software Defined Network Innovation. So before we jump into that, I really want to have you give us a little bit of background on INTEGRASYS and yourself.
Thank you very much, Lisa. So it was excellent to win the award. We are very proud of. INTEGRASYS is a 34 years old company focused on solving problems that our customers have. And we do that by developing software that can adapt to new problems resolution as well. Myself, I'm two-times engineer, two different degrees, with a master in commercial, and also I have the background teaching in different business schools, as well as working in INTEGRASYS, and previous to that in a collider called CERN in Switzerland. And it's very exciting to be leading a very fast-moving company that continues to innovate and do things, improve things, and solve new challenges.
Excellent. Okay, so I want to jump into this award. So tell us a little bit about the solution that INTEGRASYS was recognized with that Software-Defined Network Innovation Award.
So we developed a new enterprise management and control platforms that is solving different needs. Its model FlexCap, that is was the awarded solution, is providing capacity management in a multi-orbit ecosystem. So these days, one orbit is not enough. The industry is moving very fast, and the GEO tend to partner with other orbits providers as well in order to complete their business models and be less disruptive, as well as they need to manage more contracts for purchasing, as well as contracts for selling, and being able to broker those services for the customer satisfaction, and also being able to integrate with other submodels to understand the availability, to understand and resolve problems, and to bring a much higher QoS to a particular customer, but always thinking on bringing more business to their company and revenue to their company in a very efficient manner. So that's exactly what FlexCap does.
That's great. Okay, so if I'm a customer actually using FlexCap, how does it work, and how does it sort of benefit my business? What am I able to do that maybe I'm not able to do if I don't have FlexCap?
So it's very simple. FlexCap is similar to OSS or VSS for satellite. So satellite is a niche. So many times if you have Salesforce, you don't fully utilize. If you have HubSpot, you don't fully utilize. And then also all the billing that is required to do is not really related to the business. So in that regard, FlexCap is able to understand the satellite workflow from the quote settling budgeting, absorb that, and push it to the capacity management and the megabits and the megahertz. So it's much tailored to the satellite community. Whether it's a GEO satellite, traditional satellite, whether it's a MEO constellation or a LEO constellation, or a combination of both, and that orchestration that needs to happen in a simple manner. Some terms are complicated, but FlexCap made it simple in a very intuitive web interface that has APIs and can communicate with other systems for further automation. But let's say that from the quote to the invoice, passing through all the contracts and analysis and making sure that everything works flawless.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So for how long has INTEGRASYS been offering this solution, and where are you supporting customers? Where in the world?
So we are supporting customers in both Middle East, US, and Europe. These days, we are working to enable some Asian customers as well, where basically we have been working with customers in FlexCap for the last 2 to 3 years. Some of them were very, very influential by creating the solution. At the end of the day, we don't manage capacity. At the end of the day, we don't provide satellite service. We develop. So they are the ones having the problems, and we develop solutions for those problems. And it's only with their guidance that we're able to do a very good job, because we listen very well. So those instrumental customers have been critical for us in order to understand what were really their problems and how we could navigate through and solve them.
Right, right. Can you describe a customer or two and how they are leveraging this solution?
So, for example, Artel is a good customer in the US that they leverage for their capacity and their customers' capacity, as well as other ministries of defense in the world, where what they have is a vast megahertz pool that they have as a resource. And then a unit comes and say, I need X megabits in that Y region. So they need to allocate, they perform some link budgets with a product called B budget. And those link budgets and potential offer goes automatically to the capacity management. And this capacity management allocates all the frequencies, all the power, all the equipment in order to be able to deliver. And once it's delivered, so this work less invoicing and this work less process comes into play as well. So in that regard, from the sales cycle to the revenue cycle is fully automated for those capacity brokers like Artel or many others through the world. So in that regard, many service providers are using this kind of capability in order to streamline and bring value and speed to their customers, now that service providers are very disrupted, as these satellite operators are. So we work with those kind of companies in order to be more effective, bring more value, and faster to revenue in that regard.
Great, great. Okay, so as this, obviously the solution's been around for a while, FlexCap has been around for a while. How has it progressed over time, and how do you see it sort of changing and progressing into the future?
Well, this industry hasn't moved as fast as now ever. So over the last year, we have integrated multiple models for LEO and MEO. So new orbits are coming to play. And also it has been more adopted because the price has reduced in a way that connectivity was not available through satellite previously. So one of the latest additions we did is actually a payment plan and a way to purchase an app sale through the tool with a customer portal that they can manage. So this is an evolution that is bringing more and more capabilities that solve problems like less revenue in some of our customers. So in that regard, it's bringing more capabilities into the equation. First, and now even payment process over credit cards, and tomorrow we don't know. Whatever the customer problem is, we will try to solve it within the models that we have as solutions to our industry. But that's key. And what we see recently is that a lot of the industry is moving to serve defense in that case. So I suppose that FlexCap will integrate in some models that could be relevant to them. But also, if industry becomes more powerful with stronger budgets, it would be most probably being tailor-made for digital divide and other the e-health projects that we used to do a lot, and we are aiming to continue to do these days.
Excellent. Okay, so what else is going on? What other exciting things is INTEGRASYS working on right now?
Well, recently we developed LEO NMS. That is one of the products, the 4 products that we released at Satellite Show. They were new, so they couldn't win awards, so we didn't submit it. But hopefully they win one award or the other in the future. Hopefully MSUA. And the LEO NMS is the first NMS to be multi-vendor and multi-orbit. So we started with Starlink, developing for Starlink customers an NMS that they could be able to manage as an iDirect NMS used to be, or a Hughes NMS used to be, and integrating with other providers like OneWeb, like Hughes, like iDirect, etc., in order to manage a multi-orbit, multi-vendor system. Because these days, most of our customers are saying, I have 7 tools to manage. I need 7 experts at least to manage those. How beautiful would be if I can have a single interface to manage them all and take advantage of their strengths for materializing their business models. Because I need to be slimmer, because at the end of the day, my margin doesn't allow me to grow in 7 experts for 7 platforms at least. So in that regard, we're helping a lot with LEO NMS. That is called LEO. I don't know why, but it's multi-orbit, multi-vendor. So.
Wow, amazing. Okay, so this sounds incredibly valuable to so many organizations around the world. Absolutely. What should somebody do if they're interested in learning more about INTEGRASYS and some of these offerings that we've spoken about today?
Well, we have a global network of offices and team, and we are very spread. So they can talk to one of our experts. They can come to a show and talk to us. They can email to us or give us a call. So the website is there as well, and we truly value that interaction with any doubt.
Excellent. Okay, and it's integrasys.com, correct?
It's integrasys-space.com.
Okay. -space.com. Okay. integrasys-space.com. Okay. Excellent. Well, Alvaro, I want to thank you so much for being here today and giving us an overview of FlexCap. And again, congratulations to the entire team at INTEGRASYS on your Software-Defined Network Innovation Award for 2024.
Thank you very much, Lisa. So when I receive it, it's a team effort, and they have done great. So I'm very pleased to lead that team. And thank you very much, MSUA, and you, Lisa, personally, for this call and the award reception hosting. And we are very pleased with the work that MSUA does daily.
Oh, thank you so much. And I do want to take a moment to thank the Mobile Satellite Users Association for hosting these sessions. To learn more about the MSUA, you can visit msua.org and learn how you can get our weekly newsletter that keeps you updated on all the latest happenings in the industry, as well as find out how to become a member of the MSUA. And we'll see you next time on MSUA's Game Changers Live.